How are you?
The wolves outside won't leave, and they eye me evilly every time I step foot out that door. They must be incredibly hungry to think I'm worth eating. I have to report to my teammate, the Deathstalker, Rene Yorick. And to get to Rene, I'll need help against those wolves. Please escort me. And there are a lot of wolves out there, so we'll have a better chance if you have friends who can help. What is it?
Thank you for the aid, adventurer. I had feared Erland was overcome by the dangers of Silverpine. With your help, I see that he has not. Although Quinn's wounds are mending, I want to get our report to High Executor Hadrick as quickly as possible. It has information that is vital to the Forsaken's occupation of Silverpine.
As you may know, the town of Ambermill remains a source of human opposition, mainly through the support they receive from the wizards of Dalaran. I don't know what their plan is, but for them to show interest in a backwater village like Ambermill indicates that it must have some greater importance. They've been shipping crates by the wagon from Hillsbrad. Many of those supplies end up in the camp north of Pyrewood Village. Retrieve the contents of a crate and return them to me.
About your business.
Lady Sylvanus has charged Varimathras with the conquering of the human and dwarven lands to the south. But that fool, Arugal, charlatan of Dalaran and now cursed beast of Shadowfang King, let his reckless magic wreak havoc with the strategic stronghold of Silverpine Forest. I need someone skilled in the ways of combat to help clean up Arugal's mess. Prove yourself to me by killing 5 Moonrage White Scalps. The wretched beasts can often be found just off the road downhill below. How good of Apothecary Johann to send his research. With so many new developments here in Silverpine, I nearly forgot about the findings coming out of Lordaeron and Tirisfal Glades. Which reminds me, I need to get those samples off to the necropolis soon. But you must excuse my rambling. Extend your stay in Silverpine, adventurer. We could use an able-bodied adventurer like you around here. Arthas's numbers are overwhelming. But with a new plague, we could eradicate both the Scourge army and the human infestation once and for all. My studies have proven that spider blood combined with a toxin derived from a grizzled bear heart results in a deadly elixir. Collect samples from the spiders in the skittering dark to the northwest, and from the bears wandering throughout the Silverpine Forest. Deliver the reagents to Master Apothecary Farinell of the Royal Apothecary Society in the Undercity. Executor Hadrick asked me to take stock of our equipment at the Sepulchre. With the Scourge, and worse, lurking in the woods, he doesn't want the Death Guards to lack gear they might need. I found that we are in general well stocked, but we do need more weapons to replace those lost in the field. Here is a requisition order of those needed for the weapon dealer Gordon Wyndham in the Undercity. Take the order to our Batmaster, Karos Razok, and speak about transport to the Undercity. I hadn't accounted for the level of Scourge presence we've seen in Silverpine Forest, nor for the troubles our Deathstalkers have had in their scouting efforts. Deathstalkers was invaluable, adventurer, and you will be commended. While you were out helping our Deathstalkers, Apothecary Renfell sent you a summons. He did not give me details, but he wanted to speak with you about the wolf hearts you had given him. Our initial scouting reports of Silverpine show that the Druids have a base at an old farm to the north of the fields. We sent small assaults against them, but each time we were forced by the Banshee who uses her magic to rout our forces. We want Nightwish destroyed. Go to the fields and assault their forts. If you see Nightwish, kill her Druids until her essence turned to bring me that dust as wolf. A couple weeks ago, 2 of our Deathstalkers, Rain and Quinn Yorick, were sent on a reconnaissance mission through northern Silverpine. They may have become victim to the Scourge, though if that is true, then I want it confirmed. Find these Deathstalkers. Their first objective was to scout the farms in northern Silverpine. You should begin your search there. Ah, very good. There is a matter regarding the wolf hearts you brought to me earlier that demands our attention. The wolf hearts you acquired possess a quality unseen in similar specimens. There is a toxicity to them that should be deadly to the very wolves in which the hearts beat. It's quite incredible, and we must study it further. I kept a few samples of the hearts acquired. Take them to my colleague, Apothecary Zing. You will find her in our headquarters in the Undercity. An order for supplies. You'll want to take this to the Undercity now, and quickly, for the Sepulchre must not be left understocked. One of my bats can take you to the Undercity for a small fee. Speak with me again, so that we may arrange your travel.
found us, and not a moment too soon. Beware. My brother Quinn was badly hurt by the ghoul Ivar the Foul, and I don't know if he will heal properly without magical aid. Although I'm not an apothecary, I do know that our apothecaries can make healing potions from the discolored parts of wood. Gather such parts and take them to apothecary Renfurl at the sepulchre to the south. Then return here with the potion. You can find plenty of wargs between here and Malden's orchard to the east. Quick about your business.
You have served me well, adventurer. Shades as I prepare to rid Silverpine Forest of Arugul's curse. How Arugul gained acceptance within the Kirin is beyond me. His spellcasting knowledge seemed as transparent as an hourglass to me. What's important now is learning exactly what magic Arugul used, so that I can turn it against him and secure Silverpine Forest for the Dark Lady. Arugul first stayed at the wheat farm just north of the bridge. One of the Deathstalkers reported seeing some spell books but could not secure them. Retrieve for me the spell labeled Remedy of Arugul from those books.
It is troubling to hear our Deathstalkers have failed their mission. Let us hope that these failures are rare. I'll give you the potion in a moment, but here is its recipe. If those Deathstalkers find themselves in need of future aid, then perhaps you can give it yourself.
Victory for Silva.
Here is the potion to aid in Quinn Yorik's recovery. Now, if you will excuse me, I have very important work to continue.
I heard of your successful raid against the Rothides, adventurer, and this essence is proof of Nightlash's death. The Scourge have lost ground this day. Your value to the Forsaken grows. Adventurer, we've discovered a new hive for the Scourge. The Decrepit Ferry. The ferry lies east of the Sepulchre and is heavily patrolled by Rothides and other undead. There must be a reason for the Scourge's occupation of the area. Go to the Decrepit Ferry and find out why the Scourge are there. Yes, I can feel it working. I will soon be able to travel. You have done me a great favor, adventurer.
My brother Quinn and I were tasked to recon Silverpine Forest and report to High Executor Hadrick. But we didn't get far. When moving through this farm, we were attacked by the ghoul Ivar the Foul. We escaped from Ivar, but he's seriously mauled. He's healing from the potion I gave him, but Ivar may return before have time to heal. Ivar is usually in the barn yonder, waiting for my guard to drop.
I haven't got all day.
Ah, thank you. You have my gratitude, adventurer, and I will include you in the report I make.
Victory for Sylvanas!
That better be good.
This is precisely the scenario in search of adventure.
I'm listening.
If your dedication to the Dark Lady's cause remains infallible, you will find you have quite a future amongst the Forsaken. After examining Arugel's work, my worst suspicions were confirmed. The old hack was not qualified to clean chamber pots in Dalaran, let alone represent the Kirin Tor in its most dire hour. Fools! Arugel used enchanted items to reinforce his weak magic. I need to examine these items firsthand, travel forth, and slay Moonrage gluttons and Moonrage dark souls until you have collected enough of their enchanted shackles for my research.
What would you ask of
The
death?
foul creatures have been seen to the north and east. You say that this ring was worn by a woman recently killed. The only nearby source of such a body would be the mass graves in Tirisfal. The Rothhide Knolls must be taking those corpses to Fenris Isle. Before we launch an assault on Fenris Isle, we must determine who is behind the Rothhide Knolls. Our apothecaries believe their origin lies within the strange fluid that flows through their bodies. Go to Fenris Isle, east of the decrepit ferry, and collect Rothhide ichor from the Knolls you find there. Bring it to Apothecary Renfurl, stationed outside the sepulchre. If you want to find the husband or beloved who gave Delia her ring, then speak with Magistrate Sevren in Brill. He should have records of recent deaths and, with luck, can discover who Delia is. But I wouldn't hope. Whoever gave her the ring is probably dead, or if he's undead, he probably no longer cares about Delia.
I hope I can acquire enough energy. Perhaps I should have had you get more shackles. Nonetheless,
Forsaken.
you showed great skill in collecting these adventures.
It will indeed take me longer than I had thought to uncover the dark secrets behind the enchantments Arugul was using. But in the meantime, I need you to take care of a slight problem our dark stalkers have discovered. It seems that Arugul let his magic spread to the deep Elam mine in the hills to the southeast. The mine would prove to be quite a resource for Varimathras' advance. I want you to behead the tainted watcher of the mine, Grimson the Pale. With his death, the mine shall be ours.
Maps and this pendant, HM? Interesting. It is obvious that the Dalaran wizards are interested in Ambermill for some purpose, but still, their aim is hidden to me. Perhaps Dalar will know something of their use.
Take the pendant to Dalar Dawnweaver. Perhaps he can shed some light on the wizard's plans.
I have received reports that a group of undead are holding out to prepare for an attack against us.
Armed with this information, we can turn the tables and attack them first, nipping their little plan in the bud. Unfortunately, my information is spotty at best. They are reported to be hiding in a location known as Baron's Peril. The exact location is unknown, but it appears to be a cave in
I
the
am
hills
forsaken.
near a pocket of Dalaran wizards. I trust your resourcefulness. Find them and put them
I
down.
have exact.
Interesting more machinations of the Kirin Tor, it would seem. This is a powerful artifact. It was used frequently by powerful wizards of the Kirin Tor to channel magical energies. That they are delivering so many to Ambermill indicates that they must be undergoing a project of some magnitude. I will see if I can
May our
pierce their
paths
shields
cross again.
and ascertain their intent.